Have you ever worked so hard for something, only to hear people say it's pointless? Have you ever felt your dream shrink because of someone else's opinion? Alex knew that feeling too well. At 27, he carried a dream that most people around him quietly mocked. He wanted to build his own fitness coaching brand online. Not for fame, not for quick money, but to prove something to himself. But in his small town, dreams that lived on the internet sounded foolish. People respected stable jobs, fixed salaries, and predictable lives. Alex had left his office job 6 months earlier. Since then, whispers followed him everywhere, still posting videos with no views. When will you get a real job again? His first 10 videos barely crossed 50 views. His savings slowly drained while his confidence drained even faster. At night, he stared at the ceiling, questioning his decision. During the day, he forced a smile whenever someone asked about his little project. His parents didn't openly criticize him, but their silence felt heavier than words. Alex trained clients online for almost no money. Sometimes they disappeared without paying. Each failure felt personal. Each negative comment felt like a verdict. Someone stitched it and mocked his accent and his body. Thousands of strangers laughed. For the first time, Alex thought maybe they were right. He stopped posting for 2 weeks. He told himself he was just replanning, but deep inside, fear was growing roots. The noise was louder than his purpose. He began comparing himself to influencers with millions of followers. He felt small, late, and replaceable. Every time he opened his phone, anxiety tightened his chest. He was no longer building his dream. He was fighting embarrassment. One evening, he overheard 2 former colleagues talking about him in a cafe. "Passion doesn't pay rent," one of them said. The sentence echoed in his mind all night. For the first time, quitting felt practical. The breaking point came on a rainy Tuesday morning. His bank account showed less than 2 months of expenses. He opened his laptop to apply for jobs again. His cursor blinked on the screen like a silent countdown. Before submitting the first application, he clicked on his old videos instead. He watched himself speaking with passion, eyes bright and alive. He noticed something strange. In those early videos, he wasn't worried about comments. He was focused only on helping the one person watching. The noise hadn't existed yet. Alex closed his eyes and asked himself a simple question. When did I start performing for critics instead of serving my mission? That question hit harder than any insult. He realized he had given strangers control over his focus. The next day, instead of quitting, he did something different. He turned off all comment notifications. He deleted social media apps from his phone for 30 days. He kept only the camera and his workout schedule. He made a rule. For the next 90 days, he would focus only on improving his content and helping real clients. No checking likes, no reading opinions. Just one clear target every day. Create one video that genuinely helps someone move better and feel stronger. The first week felt strange. Silence replaced anxiety. Without comments, there was no applause. But there was also no poison. He trained harder than ever. He studied biomechanics late into the night. He improved his lighting and sound quality. He rewrote his scripts to be clearer and more practical. Something shifted inside him. He was no longer reacting. He was building. Days turned into weeks. The outside world faded into background noise. His mind felt sharper. His confidence grew quietly, not loudly. On day 68, a former silent follower emailed him. She wrote that his free workout plan helped her recover from chronic back pain. She said his videos felt honest and focused. She thanked him for not chasing trends. Alex read the message 3 times. Tears blurred his vision. He understood something powerful in that moment. Impact grows in silence before it grows in numbers. By the end of 90 days, his audience had grown steadily. Not explosively, but meaningfully. More importantly, Alex had grown. He no longer measured himself by noise. When negative comments returned, they felt distant. Like traffic outside a closed window. He had learned the secret. Focus makes criticism powerless. The world didn't suddenly become kinder. People still doubted unconventional paths, but Alex stopped listening to the crowd. He listened to his purpose, and something beautiful happened. The quieter his mind became, the stronger his actions grew. 1 year later, his coaching business became sustainable. Not because the noise disappeared, but because he stopped feeding it. If you are standing at the edge of giving up right now, remember this. The volume of the world only controls you if you keep adjusting to it. Hold your goal like a steady flame in a storm. Shield it with discipline and daily focus. When you focus absolutely on your mission, judgment fades, doubt weakens, and slowly, almost quietly, your life begins to transform. Not because others changed their minds, but because you changed your focus.